we've taken a lot of money out of the budget. We've taken 38% out of the budget, and people's perception of what the council does has improved during that time, and services have improved. So that's a really great thing to have pulled off at a time when taxation has not been increased. By and large, Barnet operates quite well, the schools operate well, the roads are being fixed, although not as fast as I would like. Adult social services works, children's social services work. By and large, all the operating parts are working. People are satisfied with the waste collection and the recycling, and they like the recycling. So these are all positives. The trick now will be that as we move into an even more severe funding era, the next 4 or 5 years, to do the same.
And so now you kind of Barnet's moving to a way where you're saying that you have a neutral kind of position on who provides services. Yeah. Is that's basically what your introduction says here?
Yes.
It's not a matter of who provides it, but
it's got to be good, and it's got to be the best value that we can get for the taxpayer.
Okay, great. Your mind.
Well, the concern that I think most members had was will the planning service be as responsive to elected members' wishes? And I think that has not deteriorated. The new service has been very sensitive to have kept most of the same faces around who know Barnet inside out, and that's worked well. The officer member divide is very interesting, but it is the elected representatives who take the hit, and ultimately it is what they say that happens. I mean, it is possible to imagine you can have a very assertive chief executive who wanted to take over, but that's not the situation we have. And my role, well, hopefully forever that won't happen. But no, there's no ideological commitment to closing libraries. In fact, very probably the reverse. There's no doubt that having been through this exercise, the report and the consultation, people do value the libraries. There is no doubt they might not use the libraries, but they value them. And it may well be that we end up putting money into the library service as capital in order to save on some of the revenue costs. And the libraries are very nice, and people go there and work, and particularly those people who can't afford studying space, it is very valuable for them to have a quiet desk that they can go and sit at, and that's something that we value. However, there is another side. One does have to provide the service that people want in a library, and by and large the borrowing of books is not the biggest part of a library's work now. It clearly dominates in that there are books there, but it's quite interesting to people go to read the paper, to work a computer. There's a great deal of opportunity, but there will be an opportunity, I'm sure, for volunteers to become involved, and then hopefully we can extend the hours of libraries so that they're more user-friendly. It's no good having the libraries open whilst children are at school and people are at work, and then they're not open at weekends and in the evenings, and we do need to be flexible. Well, all politicians interfere with the market at their peril. I mean, I'm not quite a purist that it should be entirely private sector housing and that should be the only way forward. It is important that there are a variety of tenures. There are a variety of tenures. Sorry, I got my tongue in a twist on that. And actually, we do have to bear in mind, where are our children going to live? Where are the people who make the place work going to live? And one has to strike a balance. But any affordable housing that is constructed on a development is paid for by making the housing that is for sale less affordable, and we have to recognise that we are feeding rising prices all the time. It's a question of striking a balance. We have an imperfect housing model provided by statute. It is an extraordinary way of funding affordable housing that it should be funded by developers in this way, and there are armies of accountants and surveyors working to prove yes they can afford this, no they can't, and it's a very difficult line that one has to draw on this. But in Barnet, although we haven't managed to achieve our targets on this, we have been very pragmatic, and we have achieved more affordable housing than we expected to, and I'm pleased about that. And you know, I'm a conservative, but we've actually built some council houses now, and yes. I think that's good as well.
I think that high on the Russian oligarch listed?
I haven't perceived that. I think that's a fanciful piece of rubbish. I mean, I don't think even Russell Brand would wish to buy one of the new flats there. But certainly the cuts that we would have said we couldn't make 4 years ago, we've made, and we've made them successfully. So I think the probability is that we will bring them in successfully and balance the budget whilst providing a very good service in a place that people want to live.
Councillor Cornelius, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan.